Hey, how you doing there, everybody? Today I am going to fillet a sheephead that I just caught. I got this here probably about an hour and a half ago or so, and measures 17 inches. Nice, respectable fish. Um, I'm gonna try to show it here with one camera. Hopefully, I do a decent job at it, at the filming, that is. First thing you do is you like to straighten out the cutting edge on your knife. Make sure you always do that. Run it a few times, and that'll make it so much easier. The way I like to do it is you find the soft spot right here by the head and try to stick the knife in that way, and then you come back up this way, come close to the belly. Now you begin to go down the dorsal fin, and I like to use this steak knife, believe it or not, for the sheephead because it's got a lot of backbone. The knife has got a lot of backbone to it. Every once in a while you like to wash off the slime, make it much easier for you to hold. So with the backbone you're able to go through the skin a lot better than you would, me anyway, with a fillet knife. I've always used a fillet knife, but for some reason I found it much better this way. Now what I'm doing is I'm going around the rib cage. Usually I like to bleed the fish first, but being that I haven't done that yet, but it's okay. The fish is so fresh, it was still moving it up until like a couple of seconds ago. And here comes the first fillet. That's the first slab right there. Once you rinse that out pretty good, then you rub it and all that blood will come out. Now you put the other side the same way. Find the soft spot right around here behind the head. Slide the knife in under the scales so it'll make it easier. You could either go straight down the dorsal fin or make that one cut towards the belly like I did before. Skin is a little tough, but we manage. Now you begin to look for that rib cage again, and you could hear it with the tip of the knife. That's why I don't like to do it with the fillet knife, because the fillet knife, again, this is my way. I do it. I find it easy. The fillet knife, you kind of ruin that edge real quick if you run that knife down the rib cage. Now you got the other fillet, and you can see right here, you got nothing left. With the head, by the way, I like to make a nice stock. So whenever you have like a nice seafood dish with other ingredients, clams and shrimps and stuff like that, you use that stock, the fish stock, and boy, it does wonders for your dish. Maybe one day I'll make a video with that too. So here's the fillet. I grab it by the tail over here, and again with a big old steak knife I don't have one of those fancy schmancy Japanese knives, so this will do. Not that I wouldn't want to have it. I'd love to have it. Again, that's the skin. I like to take that little white part off. Over here you find the ribs. They go so far. And what you do is you make a slice on either side. And you take that off. And all you're left with, it's a nice chunk of beef. It's so delicious. I'm going to make a dish with it. Breadcrumbed sheephead baked. It's so good, so simple. Hope you guys like it. And girls, of course. So now I fillet that again. Take the little white piece right there off. Down the center bone there. And all you got to do is make one slice on either side of it. And bada bing. You got your nice beef. Nice fillet of sheephead. Sounds easy enough. Take a little bit of practice. Love this type of fish, and it's so challenging. You'd like to catch them by a hook and line. This guy here I caught with a little crab that I caught from under a rock there, or fiddler crab. Now this was a little crab. Up in New York we call them green crabs. And so there it is. The fillets ready to go. Nice and thick for the dish. And see you guys in a little bit. Thank you. Okay, here's the fillet that I filleted before, and now I'm going to prepare that dish. That's very nice to the palate. Very simple to make. Hope you guys try it out and like it. A few ingredients. I got a little bit of a pepper, white pepper. You could use black pepper if you want. A little breadcrumb, olive oil, and a little bit of olive oil spray at the end, just to put a little smidgen over before it goes into the oven. And salt. Okay, so again, I'm doing this with one camera. Hopefully it comes out okay. And the first thing I like to do is I like to drizzle a little bit of olive oil on both sides. Extra virgin, of course, always. Okay. I like a little white pepper or black pepper if you want, but I like both actually. So now put a little bit of salt. You could always add a little bit later if it was too little for you. And here comes the breadcrumb. And believe it or not, that's it. Put as much breadcrumb as you want. I like it like that. And now I put the little bit of a spray, so this way it concentrates everything back onto the fillet. Here I got the baking pan. Again, just a little bit of that right there, and bada bing. Doesn't get any simpler than that. Now the oven I put it at temperature 375 Fahrenheit and for 15 minutes. And to me that comes out perfect. It comes out right on. So all I gotta do now is wait for the oven to get warmed up to temperature and throw it in there, and then I'll show you when it's complete. That's really good. And the oven is ready. So I put at the temperature 375 and it's going to be in there for just about 15 minutes. Again, to me that comes out just right, perfect every time. And see you later. Okay, while we're waiting for the fish to bake, I figure I'd give you a little hint how to keep fresh fillets fresh in the freezer, believe it or not. Sure, a lot of you folks know how to do it, but if you don't, this is how I do it. You get a clean Tupperware, of course. You got the fish fillet, take the skin off, the bones off, so it's ready to go when it thaws out. And what you do is you just top it off with tap water. Make sure not to overfill it because the water has a tendency to expand, of course, once it freezes up. And then you just cover it with a little label so you know what it is. You could date it and throw it in the freezer. And months from now you take it out and it's perfect because it preserves the freshness when it's enveloped in ice. And that's my little hint. This works really good when I catch a lot of shrimp or even blue claw crabs or basically anything from the ocean. You do it in this fashion, and always top it off. Always clean up the species that you caught, and then top it off with water, and throw it in the freezer. And that's it. See it sizzling? It's ready. 15 minutes. That's perfect. So I'm just going to set the camera here real quick and get it out of the oven. Toss it right there. Now, tell me that doesn't look nice. Oops, it happens. What are you gonna do? All you gotta do is squeeze a little bit of a lemon on it. Nice and flaky. Wow. Fantastic. So that's my sheepshead. Simple way to do it. A little breadcrumb, salt and pepper, olive oil, and that's it. And you're good to go. Hope you guys like it. I'm gonna munch. See you guys later. Till next time.